What's going on? It's Monday. It is time for another Mock Draft Monday. Hey, what's going on? I am Matt O'Leary back with another mock draft. Today, the theme is we are going to make a trade for Aaron Rodgers and then do a mock draft. Before we get started today, I wanted to mention you can follow social media at Matt O'Leary NY. Also, if you haven't already, Just Jets podcast, new episodes drop every single Wednesday. Be sure to check it out. In case you guys haven't heard, I'm doing a giveaway with BUSR. We are giving away $1,000 in a winner take all giveaway for a free bet, a $1,000 free bet. All you have to do, it's quite simple. You make a minimum deposit of $100 within 24 hours of signing up using the link busr.com/Matt. And you are eligible to win. The giveaway will close on February 6th, which is the week of the big game. So you can get in on any kind of big bets, little bets, whatever you want to do for the Super Bowl. You got to have a sportsbook available. And BUSR is the official sportsbook of Matt O'Leary NY. Winner will be chosen randomly. You get a phone call from BUSR. And you also get a mention in a video from yours truly. Be sure to check it out, busr.com/Matt. You can win a $1,000 free bet. All right, so let's hop into it today, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be doing what I like to call a mock draft Monday. They are a ton of fun. Jets pick 13. We're going to do 7 rounds, and let's hop into it. Obviously, we're going to make the trade, so pick team to trade with. Green Bay Packers. If we have to force the trade, we will force the trade. But moral of the story here, do they not have a first-round pick? Am I just that silly? Am I missing it? Green Bay Packers, pick 15. There we go. I was just missing it. PFF is what we're using because we can trade for players in this one. I've seen people say, well, it's going to take 2 first-round picks for Aaron Rodgers. I do not think that's going to be the case. My guess is a second this year and a conditional first for next year, and the condition being that Aaron Rodgers will have to play in 2024. Maybe throw in Corey Davis. I don't think you do, but let's just say a pick 43, round 1, and pick in 2024. We will force this trade because that's what you get, Green Bay, whether you like it or not. And let's do it. All right, now it's time to start the draft. So pick number 13. Well, what happens here? Peter Skoronski off the board at 11. You also had Paris Johnson go off the board at 6. What do you do? Do you take an edge rusher, Myles Murphy, who dropped off? Do you take the wide receiver? Do you move back? No, you don't. You just have to stay put and take your next best offensive lineman. To me, it is not Anton Harrison. It's Broderick Jones. Broderick Jones at 13 is the pick. If you do not have Paris Johnson or Peter Skoronski available, you pull the trigger. Got to help protect Aaron Rodgers. Now you have an offensive line of Broderick Jones, or maybe, who knows, maybe Mackay. But I think it's going to be Jones, Becton, Mitchell, and maybe you get Dwayne Brown competing, but you had to improve the offensive line there. All right, so now what? Okay, a few different options for the New York Jets where they can go. Man, all right, I like a couple of things here. Between 2 picks, Overshown and Jordan Battle. Those are my 2 guys that I think make the most sense. I like Battle a lot. He's someone that I was hoping would come out of the draft last year. I just want to see what other safeties are on the board. Is JL Skinner gone? He apparently is. I'm going to pull the trigger and say that Battle is the one that makes the most sense in this spot. Ooh, okay. A few different ways the Jets can go here. Is this the point where you pull the trigger on linebacker? Is it also where you go with the center? Do you go wide receiver here maybe? What other wide receivers are available? Is it just Trey Palmer? Tyler Scott? I'm going to wait maybe wide receiver, but of these options that were just listed out here, I think I'm going Dorian Williams. Okay, Jets back on the clock. What's the move now? Do you want to go with a guard? You could. I really think that's not the worst idea. You can go wide receiver. You can go on the interior and someone like Jacob Slade. I'm going to go interior here, and I'm going to take Jarrett Patterson, the guard from Notre Dame. Okay. Now, the Jets apparently have 2 picks left. I always forget that PFF does this wrong. They give the Jets 2 picks in the draft. Now, the one from Houston was used in the who you call it, the James Robinson trade. So we'll get rid of this one. We'll make this one accurate. Let's just do, I don't know. I just want to ditch this one. It doesn't really matter to me. Round 7. This is lopsided. Your team will veto it. Who cares? It doesn't matter to me. Last pick. Where do you want to go here? Is this a spot you want to maybe pull trigger on wide receiver? Is anyone that really jumps out to you here at this spot? Jake Bobo? Maybe. Is that a slight reach? I suppose, but it's not really enough for me to shy away from doing something like that. I just want to see one more time. Clayton Tune is a interesting option for a developmental quarterback, but I don't know if you're taking him at this point. Schoonmaker, the tight end. You're not taking a tight end. You could potentially go back to linebacker. I'll say pull the trigger on wide receiver here also. So we'll go with Bobo. And now it's going to run. The clock is going to run out. We'll take a look here at our class. Remember, they're not going to have 2 6th-round picks. That's my one gripe with PFF right now. Is the other 6th rounder is going to Houston, or going to Jacksonville in that trade. But they did not like that Broderick Jones move. So you end up getting Aaron Rodgers, and you come away with Broderick Jones, Jordan Battle, Dorian Williams, Jarrett Patterson, and Jake Bobo. So I think the top 2 guys play right away and start. Dorian Williams is someone who I think has the potential to play as well, being involved. These 2 guys, probably depth and or developmental guys. So let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Matt O'Leary. I'll catch you next time.